people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 informational video. And today we got some amazing and massive news that just happened. Apparently, the director for Marvel Spider-Man 2 sat down with the Eurogamer and broke down how we control Miles and Peter when we swap to him. And apparently this is coming from the Eurogamer because Bryan sat down with him. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button as well. Join the 24% of people that are not subscribed. We're on the road to 400 subs right now on the channel. So, you know, if you guys want more Spider-Man news, your boy already will be over here delivering you that web-tastic news. And on top of that right down there, go ahead and throw a Venom punch at that like button. And without that, let's go ahead and get into it. So it says right here in this article that Bryan said, when you're playing the main story, we control when you switch between Peter and Miles. It's done in service to the story when we're making those switches for sure. Spider-Man 2's creative director, Bryan Intihar, told Eurogamer in an exclusive interview. So you saw on that gameplay reveal, which is a segment of the main story, we are predetermining those based on what we want to do for how the story plays out. Meaning that they obviously want to make sure that the story plays out, and so we have like Miles missions that we like say like in the gameplay, you know how Peter's all the way across the map. What if there are times where in the storyline Miles is out swinging around and he just gets a random call from Peter saying, hey, go ahead and do this. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it in time, so I need to get you out here to do this. You know, stuff like that. Following that, it says, when you are in Spider-Man 2's New York open world, however, it's different. We have content designed around Peter, we have content designed around Miles, and we have content where you can play either. Intihar shared, you'll be able to, in the open world, freely switch between them with a simple button press thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5. Being able to switch in an open world so quickly between the two characters is really, really awesome. Intihar smiled. Just being able to pick and choose who I want to play for a certain activity, it's been so awesome to have that feature. It's something we probably wouldn't have explored previously. Meaning that obviously this is fully alluding to the power that obviously that this is coming from Bryan himself. He says that he wants people to experience it in the best way possible. And it also says that it's something that we wouldn't have previously explored, which means that they obviously already had this planned out. And with the full power of the PS5, that is simply brought to life. Because when you think about it, not a lot of character switches could not happen on the base PlayStation 4. This is once again another example that they want to make sure that we see the full use and the full potential of the PS5. Following that says, additionally, this character switching will all tie in with Spider-Man 2's 3 skill trees, one for Peter, one for Miles, and one that is shared. Meaning that we're always going to have, you know, some more dual takedowns and stuff like that. And on top of that, to mention, following that, it says, we want to make sure that when you do switch between the heroes, there's a sense of familiarity. They're both Spider-Man, and you know how to play the game, but you still have that flexibility and that customization for upgrading each of them with their skill trees. Spider-Man 2's game director, Ryan Smith, elaborated that they saw in the gameplay reveal where Miles has the evolved Venom powers, whereas Peter has the symbiote abilities, and those change a bit of how you play. And you can upgrade those in their respective skill trees as well. Okay, so this pretty much alludes to the fact that with the change in Miles' Venom powers and Peter has the black suit, this pretty much just clearly says that they have separate skill trees, but they also have their own combined skill tree, meaning that we're obviously going to be getting a skill tree to where there's going to be a lot more happening with both of them. Say like if both of them are involved in a mission, they're going to be involved in using their abilities themselves, and they're going to be able to mix them all up, especially since you saw that gameplay with Peter's symbiote ability combined with Miles' Venom Blast. That is an example of probably a shared skill tree move right there. And following that, he also said, I asked if there will be a chance to perhaps switch to other characters, such as Reporter and Peter's girlfriend, MJ, but I was quickly told I needed to keep focus on last week's gameplay. So right there, that pretty much obviously alludes for the fact that Ryan Smith wanted to see what happened if you could swap out other characters, but he was told to focus on the gameplay, meaning that there's probably an unfinished part of the game where you could play as MJ, or you could swap her, play as her. And other than that, is that, well, I tried. Well, that is pretty much it. Like, by the looks of what we're reading, it seems like, that we got some more stuff that is coming our way. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. It's your boy Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later with another spectacular, Spidey, webtastic banger.